Hollywood relations are often short-lived, but these couples prove that true love lasts forever. Let's see how they started and where they are today. First comes Kevin Bacon and his wife Kyra Sedgwick. They were looking like this in the earlier days of their romance, and now they look like this. Kevin is 67 years old and Kyra is 60. Next is the legendary Italian couple Adriano Celentano and Claudia Mori. They were looking like this when they ruled the screen decades ago. And now they look like this. Adriano is 87 years old, and Claudia is 81. Next we have Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson. Here is the look of young love back in the 80s, and here they are now. Tom is 69, and Rita is also 69. Moving on to Denzel Washington and Pauletta Washington. They were looking incredibly stylish back in the day, and now they look like this. Denzel is 71 years old, and Pauletta is 75. Next up, David Beckham and Victoria Beckham. Here they are during the Posh and Becks era, and here is the power couple today. David is 50, and Victoria is 51. Next is Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones. They were looking like this when they first got together, and now they look like this. Michael is 81 years old, and Catherine is 56. Let's look at Matthew Broderick and Sarah Jessica Parker. Here is the couple before she became Carrie Bradshaw. And here they are now. Matthew is 63 and Sarah is 60. Next, Harrison Ford and Callista Flockhart. They were looking like this when they first met, and now they look like this. Harrison is 83 years old and Callista is 61. Here are Daniel Moder and Julia Roberts. This was them early in their relationship, and here they are now. Daniel is 56 and Julia is 58. Next is country music royalty Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. They were looking like this during their first tour, and now they look like this. Tim is 58 and Faith is 58. Next up, Tom Selleck and Jilly Mack. Here is the mustache legend and his wife back in the 80s, and here they are now. Tom is 80 years old and Jilly is 68. Next, the Prince of Darkness and his manager, Ozzy Osbourne and Sharon Osbourne. They were looking chaotic and in love back then, and now they look like this. Ozzy is 77 and Sharon is 73. Next is Pierce Brosnan and Keely Shea Smith. Here's how they looked when they first tied the knot, and here is the happy couple today. Pierce is 72 and Keely is 62. Let's see Courtney B. Vance and Angela Bassett. They were looking stunning at premieres years ago, and now they haven't aged a bit. Courtney is 65 and Angela is 67. Next, Steve Carell and Nancy Walls. Here they are before the Office fame, and here they are now. Steve is 63 years old and Nancy is 59. Next up, Brad Hall and Julia Louis-Dreyfus. They were college sweethearts looking like this, and now they look like this. Brad is 67 and Julia is 64. Next is Jeff Bridges and Susan Geston. Here is the dude meeting his wife in the 1970s. And here they are now. Jeff is 76 years old and Susan is 72. Next, Chris Henchy and Brooke Shields. They were looking happy and fresh in the early 2000s. And now they look like this. Chris is 61 and Brooke is 60. Here are Jerry Seinfeld and Jessica Sklar. This is how they looked shortly after they met. And here they are now. Jerry is 71 years old and Jessica is 54. Next up, Paul Rudd and Julie Yeager. They were looking like this in the 90s, and now they look like this. Paul is 56 and Julie is 57. Next is Hugh Laurie and Joe Green. Here they are, long before House MD, and now they look like this. Hugh is 66 years old and Joe is 69. Next, Peter Herman and Mariska Hargitay. They met on the set of SVU looking like this. And here they are now. Peter is 58 and Mariska is 61. Next, William H. Macy and Felicity Huffman. They were looking like this in the early days of their marriage, and here they are today. William is 75 years old and Felicity is 63. Next up, Darren Legallo and Amy Adams. Here they are during their early red carpet appearances, and now they look like this. Darren is 51 and Amy is 51. Next, Mark Harmon and Pam Dauber. They were looking like this when they first became a couple, and here they are now. Mark is 74 years old and Pam is 74. And finally, Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar. They were looking like this in their young Hollywood days, and now they look like this. Freddie is 49 and Sarah is 48.